Good morning, students. Students, today we will study about Indian authors. Now children, you take out lesson number 59 of your book. There are many authors from different states of India who has contributed significantly in the art and literature of our country. Now the first one, take the correct answer. Which Indian playwright wrote the famous play Tughlaq? Now children, the word playwright means one who writes play. जो नाटक लिखता है उसको playwright कहते हैं. Now this play Tughlaq is written by Girish Karman. He is an Indian actor. He prominently worked in South Indian movies and in Bollywood. Next one. Which Indian author wrote आषाढ़ का एक दिन, believed to be the first modern play in Hindi? Now children, this playwright is Mohan Rakesh. He wrote this play in 1958 and he was also given Sangeet Natak Academy Award for theatre. Next one. Who wrote the novel Coolie? This novel, Coolie, is written by Mulk Raj Anand. He is an Indian writer in English. वो इंग्लिश में लिखते हैं, इंडियन राइटर है और वो इंग्लिश में लिखते हैं. And he depicts mainly the poor caste of Indian society. Who was the first woman to receive the Sahitya Academy Award? Now the first woman to receive Sahitya Academy Award is Amrita Pritam. She is a Punjabi author of 20th century. What is the real name of the famous author प्रेमचंद? मुंशी प्रेमचंद का नाम आप सबने सुन रखा होगा. उन्होंने बहुत सारे उपन्यास लिखे हैं, नॉवेल्स लिखे हैं, जिसमें गोदान, गबन उनके फेमस वर्क है. काम है, पूस की रात, ये भी आपने पढ़ रखा होगा. And his real name, Munshi Premchand's real name was Dhanpat Rai Srivastava. Next one. Who wrote the novel Train to Pakistan? Now this novel is written by Khushwant Singh. Now he is an Indian author. As well as he was a lawyer, writer and politician. Next one. Who won the Man Booker Prize in 2006 for the novel The Inheritance of Loss? Now children, this book is written by, The Inheritance of Loss is written by Jhumpa Lahiri. She is an American author of Indian origin and she writes short stories, novels, essays in English. Next one. Which author and social activist received the Magsaysay Award in 1997? Now this is Magsaysay Award in 1997 was bagged by Mahashweta Devi. Now she is an Indian writer in Bengali. She has written novels like Rudali, Hazar Chaurashi Ma. These are her works. Now children, we come to next lesson. Children, this lesson is about great composers. They are great composers of music. And the names of these composers with which we will talk about in this lesson, they mainly come from Germany and Austria. The first one, Ludwig van Beethoven. He is a German composer and pianist. And he has worked as an organist. Now children, what is an organist? A person who plays organ. Organ is a key instrument, keyboard instrument played either with hand or with feet using pedals. Now he worked as organist and he also played for many princes in and around Vienna. Now Vienna is a country in Austria. It is the largest city in Austria. And his musical composition, it reflects his emotions. And his best piece of music, the name of this best piece of music which he has composed is the Fifth Symphony. Again the word symphony, it means a music composition. Music composition का नाम है. And his best compositions came out in the last 7 and 8 years of his life when he became totally deaf. His emotions, they came out in a more perfect manner in his music when he became completely deaf. Next one is Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. He is again an Austrian composer and he is considered a great composer of his time. He has started writing music at the age of 5 and at the age of 8 he also composed a symphony and he has composed over 600 works. That includes symphonies. Symphonies are, I told you, it's a big music composition. Piano and violin, concertos and sonatas. These are again like symphony, these are concertos and sonatas, these are also music compositions. Concertos are music compositions which can be played in solo instrument as well as with orchestra. Now the third one is Johann Sebastian Bach. He was a German composer and organist. One who plays organo. Organo is a keyboard instrument which is played either with hand or with feet. And he also came from a music family. He is considered great genius of Baroque music. Now this Baroque music is Western art music composed from approximately 1600 and 1750. 1600 और 1750 में जो म्यूजिक ये कंपोज किया जाता है ये उस पीरियड में कंपोज किया गया था. ये वेस्टर्न म्यूजिक कंपोजिशन है और इसका नाम बैरोक म्यूजिक है. And his religious views are reflected in his musical compositions. And he thought the best way to serve the church and the people is through music. Next one, Johannes Brahms. He is again a German composer. The 4 names which are written, which are given in your book, 3 of them are German composers. Only Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, he is Austrian. All of them are from Germany and Austria. He is also considered a great music composer of symphonic music, and his work include 4 symphonies, concertos for piano and violin, and chamber music and sonatas. And that's all in this lesson, children. Now we come to the next one. Children, the next lesson, lesson number 61 is all the world is a stage. Children, when you come to the stage and communicate with the audience, it can be through different ways. It can be through speech, through poem. In the morning assembly especially, children come up with their thoughts, news reading. In this way, you come in front of the audience and communicate. In this lesson also, children, we will talk about some of the ways practiced in theatre in which the actor he communicates with the audience. Name the form of theatre being described below. First one, part of Western classical tradition. It is a drama in which the actors sing the libretto, which are their lines in the play. Now you have to name this form of theatre. इसमें प्ले में जो लाइन्स होती है उसको सिंग करते हैं, और जो सिंगिंग वाली लाइन्स होती है दैट इज कॉल्ड opera. Next one, this graceful dance tradition began in Italy but was made famous by the French. अब इसको इटली में शुरू हुआ ये डांस फॉर्म, लेकिन इसको फेमस किया फ्रेंच में, फ्रेंच वालों ने इसको फेमस बनाया. The actors tell their story through dance involving point work, balloons and pirouettes. This form of theatre is called ballet. Next one, it is a traditional form of Japanese theatre in which the performers wear elaborate makeup. Now this is kabuki. This form of theatre is called kabuki. It is a dance drama. It's a Japanese dance drama. डांस के थ्रू स्टोरी डिपिक्ट की जाती है. कोई एक ड्रामा होता है, उसकी कोई स्टोरी होती है जिसको डांस के थ्रू वो करके दिखाते हैं, और जापानीज फॉर्म में इट इज कॉल्ड kabuki. Next one, traditionally performed during the Christmas season. It is a form of musical drama in which elements of dance, mime, puppetry, slapstick and melodrama are combined to produce an entertaining and comic theatrical experience often designed for children. अब ये जो थिएटर वर्क है, दिस इज प्राइमरली फॉर चिल्ड्रन, और इसमें डांस होता है, माइम होता है. व्हाट इज माइम? इट इज फेशियल एक्सप्रेशंस एंड बॉडी मूवमेंट टू कम्युनिकेट विद द ऑडियंस. पपेट्री तुम्हें पता ही है, कठपुतली के थ्रू डांस. कठपुतली में भी जब कठपुतली का शो होता है उसमें भी एक स्टोरी होती है, उस तरह की चीज इसमें दिखाई जाती है. लैपस्टिक इज, इसको हम कहते हैं तमाशा. एंड मेलोड्रामा, मेलोड्रामा होता है नाटक. इन सब चीजों का कॉम्बिनेशन है, और ये स्पेशली क्रिसमस सीजन में होता है. एंड दिस इज स्पेशली डिजाइंड फॉर children. It is called pantomime. these are, इसको हम पैंटोमाइम का मीनिंग है मूक नाटक, मतलब बिना बोले नाटक करना. Now children, we come to the B part. Here we will come across the names of some novels and their playwright, and we have to match them. Children, in this part we will study about playwrights and the famous plays which they have written. Now, a playwright is a person who writes plays. First one given in your book is A Doll's House. This is written by Henrik Ibsen. Now, Henrik Ibsen is a Norway playwright. ये नॉर्वे कंट्री को बिलोंग करते हैं. Henrik Ibsen. The name of next novel, the next play is Death of a Salesman. Now the writer is Arthur Miller. Arthur Miller is an American writer, an American playwright. Third one is the famous one, Julius Caesar. This is written by William Shakespeare. He is an English playwright and he has written 37 plays. And the famous one is Macbeth, Othello, King Lear, Merchant of Venice. Now the fourth one, Pygmalion. This one is written by G.B. Shaw, George Bernard Shaw. He is an Irish playwright. Irish playwright means he is from Ireland. He has also written the famous play Arms and the Man. Next one, Wait for a Godot. This one is written by, not Wait for a Godot, it is Waiting for a Godot. It is written by Samuel Beckett. Now Samuel Beckett is an Irish novelist again. He also belonged to Ireland. Next one, The Cherry Orchard. This play is written by Anton Chekhov. Now this playwright is from Russia. Russian playwright. Next one, The Streetcar Named Desire. Now this play is written by Tennessee Williams. Tennessee Williams is again an American playwright. Eighth one is The Homecoming. Now this is written by Harold Pinter. Harold Pinter again hails from Britain. He is a British playwright. Next one, ninth one, The Importance of Being Earnest. Now, this play is written by Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde is again an Irish poet and writer. Next one, last one is Barefoot in the Park. This is written by Neil Simon. Neil Simon is an American playwright. Now, children, all of you will learn the names of these famous writers and the country to which they belong. Because it is also important to know from which country they come from. Now, William Shakespeare wrote the highest number of plays in English literature. I told you, he has written 37 plays. His famous ones are Macbeth, King Lear, Othello, Merchant of Venice, Hamlet. His plays have also been performed throughout the world and his plays are famous and they are performed all over the world. That's all children for today's lesson. Thank you children.